Flank steak.
What's something when you were a kid that you went over to another kid's house and they had, you're like, oh, you're rich?
Flank steak.
Mine was a garage fridge.
Oh, no. I'm not joking. Mine was my cast member with me on the Tim Conway show. His name was Harold Pruitt. Became a friend. His limo.
Well, duh.
Juice!
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid XO Corbin.
I'm Rick.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thank you for your resource on Patreon. Follow us Twitter accounts. Go like.
We legitimately did whenever we went anywhere. His mom and dad had a limo for him.
Today we got a
11 years old.
This is a teaser, and it's for something called Bad Girl.
Ooh, bad girl, talking about the sad girl.
And Anurag Kashyap's presenting.
Okay.
It's a Amit Trivedi composition.
All right.
It's Bad Girl teaser. Vetri Maaran.
Mm-hmm.
A coming-of-age drama written and
Directed by Varsha Bharath.
And so it's
okay.
Adost and Amit Trivedi. Adost is presenting. Other than that, I don't know anything.
Let's do it.
But
I like the title.
If Anurag Kashyap usually presents something, it's
Then
usually something that's usually quality.
substance. Yep.
Here we go.
As far back as I can remember, I've always wanted a boyfriend.
She has a great look.
Standard.
என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் பாய் ஃப்ரெண்ட் இருந்தா கிளாஸ் லீடரா இருக்கிறதோட மாசு.
Walk like a boy, you talk like a boy, and you fail like a boy.
She's a smart chick. அவளோட ப்ராக்ரஸ் உங்க கையில தான இருக்கு.
டஸ்பா வந்துட்டப்ப.
ஏ பேட ஆட்ல இல்லையா நீ?
அது சோல் மச்சான்.
Thanks for the sound effect.
12 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Third bench new student. எங்க பார்த்த மாதிரி இல்ல? டக்குனு திரும்பாத. கியூட்டா இருக்காண்டி. அவன் கையில வெயின் செமையா இருக்கு.
Veins? What all you look at Rami?
நீ ப்ளூ ஃபிலிம் பாப்பியா?
அப்ப ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் பீரியட்ஸ் வந்துச்சு.
அழகான வீட்ல எனக்கு உன்னோட வாழணும்.
இதெல்லாம் தப்புடி. கெட்ட பையன்டி அவன்.
Fuck them. எனக்கு நீ மட்டும் போதும்.
I love you.
Shameless.
செல்போன் கிடையாது, டிவி கிடையாது, இன்டர்நெட் கிடையாது.
என்ன காரியம் பண்ணது நிக்கிற? வெக்கமா உனக்கு?
இனிமே அவளுக்கு ஒரே வேலை படிக்கிறது மட்டும்தான்.
லைஃப்லயே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் ஏதோ கொஞ்சம் சந்தோஷமா இருந்தேன். அதையும் என்கிட்ட இருந்து எடுத்துக்கிட்டல. ஸ்கூல் முடிஞ்ச கையோட நான் போறேன்.
I think she's much older than she appears, which is very beneficial to play young.
ஹாய் சுரேஷ். எனக்கு பிடிச்சது எல்லாம் பண்ணுவேன். உனக்கு பிடிக்காதல என்னட்டே பண்ண.
I think we should kill all men. But I like having sex with them.
நீ சொன்னது தான் செய்யணும், நீ சொன்ன மாதிரி தான் இருக்கணும்னு ஃபோர்ஸ் பண்ண சூசைட் பண்ணிக்குவேன்.
Ouch. இதான் மிங்கிள். எனக்கு ஒரு பையனை பிடிச்சா இப்படி ரைட் ஸ்வைப் பண்ணுவேன், இல்லைனா இப்படி ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ணுவேன்.
நாங்க போனதுக்கு அப்புறம் உன்னை யாரடி பாத்துப்பா?
ஏன் உன்னை யார் பாத்துக்கிறாங்க?
சட்னி போடுமா?
That's awesome.
What was that ending?
It looks like something that Anurag Kashyap would present.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something very different, probably edgy.
Yeah.
It's going to be saying stuff that some people might not like.
Yeah.
Certain films, hold a mirror up to society. I'm not saying that's what this is doing, but it kind of gives the vibe of at least this element of it.
The other thing that they also do sometimes is not just hold a mirror up to society. They sometimes lift up the carpet to show you what's been swept underneath it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would suspect this isn't just a provoking thing for the sake of provoking. It's got some substance because that's kind of the thing that Anurag would present. And it looks really good. That was, without question, the loudest zit pop ever recorded in cinema history. I don't think there's ever been a louder zit pop in cinematic history. So it's got that going for it.
My issue is I don't know how we're going to be able to watch this.
I know.
There's no way, if it's such a small film, it's going to come here. Is it making the festival rounds?
I have not. This is the first I'm hearing of it today.
Bad Girl.
Well, we could, maybe Anurag has a screener.
I don't know Anurag. She has a great look, by the way. This actress here, very unique. Is that right here? Yeah.
No.
Wait. Yes. No. Her.
Yeah, that's her. Anjali Sivaram.
Is she Indian or is she? I know she's Indian. I'm saying, is she from India? Because she kind of gives off American vibes a little bit. Cobalt blue. No, she looks like she's worked in Indian stuff in India.
Yeah,
It looks like she's Indian.
Just a few things though.
Yeah, she looks good though. She's great look.
Yeah, great look.
Like it looks like she's it looks like a really interesting film, a film that I would love to be able to watch.
Very much. Very much.
And I know a lot of this, especially smaller Hindi stuff, doesn't get the distribution.
Yeah,
because the producers only want. It's honestly Bollywood's going through a very similar thing that Hollywood's going through. It's they just want the big things right now, and everything else, just give it to streaming.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why. Not I wonder why that's happening. I wonder why it's predominantly Hindi that's going through that.
Right, because it's not happening elsewhere.
But I think it's just how they've developed their audience.
That's the pattern that's been developed. Yes.
The audience has wanted content-driven films in those other industries and supported it.
One of the other things I think that's probably part of the problem is I think the Hindi industry has assumed audiences don't want these kinds of films.
Yeah.
Which
is wrong.
Because the only other kind of film Hindi has done other than the big blockbuster types have been remakes.
Yeah.
And those have failed. Having audiences not want to see a remake doesn't mean audiences don't want to see small films.
Yeah.
It means they just want to see original films. Malayalam. And Tamil. And so it's pretty much every industry right now, but Hindi. I'm happy to see films like this are still getting greenlit to be made.
The Bowman one, too.
Yeah, the Bowman one is another one that's greenlit, getting made. But I would love to see some producers and stars that produce films put things in theatrical release like this and advertise them, put a big chunk of your budget into advertising them, and then just see who turns out.
Something like this. I don't know. I'm very confused. I would love to talk to a distributor of why the films like this don't get to Lemle.
Yeah.
Lemle, for those who don't know, it's a independent
family-owned
movie theater company, and they specialize on art house films from all over the world, not just Hollywood art films.
They're my favorite theater here. The Lamley family's one of the big families that started Hollywood.
I like them. Their theaters are usually, unfortunately, not as up to date because they're independent. And so the audio's not always the best or stuff like that. But I still love them because I love what they do.
Me too.
But I don't know, like these small independent Malayali films, these small independent any language in India, you have an audience here, and like if it's good art, why not? I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just ignorance on Lemle's part, but also the other people, maybe they just don't know about Lemle. Yeah, I guess they do because we've seen some at Lemle. Gully Boy went to Lemle.
Well,
but most don't.
Yeah, it's true. The only ones that ever really do are film festival circuit films that have gotten those kinds of accolades, not just a standalone small film.
Yeah.
Maybe they tried it before in the past and it didn't work. I don't know.
It's an interesting question. But this looks really interesting to me. I would love to be able to watch it. So if anybody involved with production
let us know.
Anything, let us know if it's actually releasing somewhere, or if we can get a screener. Anything else we need to know down below.
Juice!